You know, there are moments when things shift, and in those moments, something inside you changes. And perhaps, just perhaps, you can notice how your mind begins to explore new pathways. It's fascinating, really, how the mind has the ability to adapt, to transform, to move beyond what once seemed limiting and dangerous. As you begin to notice how deeply ingrained certain patterns are, like the feeling of fear of being attacked or being judged or misunderstood. It's almost as if your mind knows exactly when it's ready to let go of what no longer serves you. You might find yourself realizing, almost effortlessly, that your mind has always been so powerful, so resourceful. It's as if the fear of being attacked, physically, verbally, emotionally, socially, was a response, a pattern, something that once protected you. But now it's time for a new way of thinking. And as you reflect on this, your unconscious mind begins to consider, what if there were another way? What if all of those beliefs, those reactions, those patterns, they were not only unnecessary, but actually limiting the vast potential of your own mind? It's interesting, isn't it, how easily your mind can shift, like a gentle breeze that moves a leaf from one side of a tree to another, effortlessly gliding in the direction of possibility, in the direction of safety, of security. Imagine your belief in being attacked is nothing more than an old map, one that's guided you to this point, but it's now no longer relevant. And that you allow that old map to fade into the distance, you begin to sense a new clarity, a new direction, a new path forward, where you can be free from the weight of the old beliefs. And as you listen to my voice, notice how your unconscious mind begins to wonder. How did it feel to be in a world where you're fully safe? Not just from physical harm, but from the words and the judgments, the emotional arrows that once threatened to pierce your sense of peace. Imagine being able to walk into any situation, any conversation with a calm, unshakable confidence. The fear of being attacked, whether through words, actions, or even thoughts, they begin to dissolve, like mist lifting from a quiet lake, leaving behind only clarity. Now, what if you could see it all differently? What if you could see yourself as someone who's absolutely invulnerable to attack? Someone whose inner strength is so deep, so powerful, that nothing from the outside world could ever shake your inner peace. And imagine, for just a moment, instead of protecting yourself from attacks, you simply have the ability to let them pass by, just as easily as clouds drift across the sky, never truly touching you. It's amazing, isn't it, how easily your mind can accept that you're far more powerful than any situation, any word, any threat. And you begin to notice how your mind has already begun to release those old patterns, those old ways of thinking. And now, as you relax even deeper, you realize how effortless it can be to create new beliefs that serve you, beliefs that support your inner peace, your strength, your safety. Notice how those old feelings of being attacked, they begin to fade in the background, and now a sense of calm certainty moves to the forefront of your experience. It's almost as if you've always known this deep down, that there's nothing outside of you that can touch your sense of self-worth. Just think about how easily you can let go of fear of being judged, fear of being misunderstood. Feel that sense of freedom, that feeling of release, as if those fears, they no longer belong to you. The mind is so resourceful, isn't it? So capable of finding the best ways to navigate the world with ease, confidence and grace. And now your mind is shifting towards a new pattern, a new way of thinking, a new belief. It's almost like a light flicking on, revealing an entirely new way of perceiving the world around you. Imagine yourself stepping into every situation with the knowing that you're strong, that you're capable, that you're safe. Safe not just from others' words or actions, but safe in your own sense of self. You feel it, don't you? That deep inner knowing that no attack, verbal or otherwise, can ever touch you. It's like a protective shield, but not in the way you've imagined before. It's not something you need to fight against. It's just natural, effortless, your own strength. And it's a strength that grows in every moment, becoming more and more grounded in your body, your mind, and your spirit. And isn't it fascinating how quickly your unconscious mind, it can integrate this new way of thinking? You can now respond differently to situations with a new sense of calm and control. You're learning, almost as if by magic, that your response to the world is no longer based on the fear of being attacked, but instead on the power of your own presence. In fact, you may notice as you move through life that people naturally begin to treat you with respect, with kindness, because your energy is one of certainty, of peace. And now, as you settle deeper into this new awareness, you can sense your internal resources. They're stronger than ever before. The ability to stay calm, to stay centered, to stand firm in your own self-worth, and to know without a doubt that nothing can threaten your peace. Your mind already knows how to protect you, but now it knows how to do so from a place of absolute calm, from a place of self-assurance. It's almost as if you've always had this power, always had this ability to remain untouched, unshaken, no matter what happens around you, and now it's flowing through you more powerfully than ever. So as you continue moving forward, you can trust that the fear of being attacked, it'll fade into nothingness, and instead you'll carry with you this new belief, this new way of being, knowing that you're safe, knowing that you're powerful, knowing that you're in control. And just like that, you begin to feel a sense of freedom, a sense of joy, a sense of possibility, as you move through life without fear, only with a deep sense of peace. And with each breath, with every moment, it becomes more natural, more effortless, and more real. And as this truth settles into every cell of your being, you'll find the world around you starts to reflect this new, powerful energy effortlessly. And now, as you feel the power of these new beliefs strengthening within you, you can smile, recognizing you've already begun to change, and it feels so good, so right. You know, it's fascinating how your mind has the ability to effortlessly change, isn't it? And now just by relaxing into the process, you can begin to discover new resources within yourself. Resources that were always there, but perhaps you didn't notice before. And now, in this moment, you're realizing how simple it is to tap into your strengths, your sense of safety, your profound sense of inner peace. Imagine how easily your mind can access those resources, those parts of you that have always been calm, confident, and invulnerable, without effort, without even thinking about it. It's like your unconscious mind, it already knows exactly what to do. As your mind listens to the words I'm saying, there's something you might notice, a sense of deep relaxation, a sense of comfort that feels natural, that feels like coming home to yourself. And as you relax even more deeply, it's almost as if you can begin to sense the subtle shifts happening, not only in your mind, but in your body as well. You might find, as you listen to this, that any lingering fear of attack, whether physical, verbal, emotional, or social, begins to melt away. Imagine it like a distant memory, fading more and more into the past, as if it was never truly real, never truly yours, because you realize now, on a deeper level, that the safety is not something that needs to be fought for, but something that simply is present when you allow yourself to feel safe. And as your unconscious mind listens, you may begin to notice how easy it is to realize the fear of being attacked was simply a story that served a purpose at one time, but it's no longer necessary, because you recognize that something incredible happens. You begin to see that you yourself are the source of your own power. And that power, your power, is invincible. It can't be taken, can't be shaken. It's yours and only yours, deeply embedded in your sense of self, a self that's calm, grounded, and unshakable. And perhaps you're already noticing how your perception of the world begins to shift. Because in every situation you know, without question, that you're safe. Not just in your body, not just in your thoughts, but in the very essence of who you are. And isn't it interesting how the powerful realization, as you step into any room, as you engage with anyone, you no longer need to fear attack. Not because you're defensive, but because you're solid in your own sense of self. So complete within yourself that the idea of attack simply fades away, like mist dissolving in the morning sun. And with every breath, you can begin to feel how your body settles deeper into that sense of safety. Every exhale, a release of any old unnecessary fears. Every inhale, an acceptance of your innate power, your innate peace, your unwavering strength. You may notice, or perhaps you'll begin to know, that you're becoming more and more untouchable, not in the way of being guarded or closed off, but in the way that you stand confidently in your own energy, radiating calm, radiating presence, radiating peace. It's natural for you now, isn't it, to simply exist in a state of safety. And in that state, no one can harm you. Not with words, not with actions, not with judgments or accusations. And as this becomes clearer to you, something remarkable happens. Your unconscious mind begins to weave these new abilities into the fabric of your life, effortlessly. It's like you're weaving a new tapestry, and each thread, it's filled with a deep knowing that you are unshakable. Imagine each thought that you have from this moment on being reinforced with this new belief that you are completely safe, completely secure, and completely strong. And with every thought, every action, every word you speak, you're effortlessly reinforcing this belief within yourself. And perhaps as you relax deeper and deeper into this experience, you might notice a quiet confidence that's growing inside of you. It's the kind of confidence that doesn't need to prove anything to anyone. It's the confidence that comes from knowing you are enough, simply because you exist. The kind of confidence that radiates outward, so others feel it without you needing to say a word. And what's fascinating, isn't it, is that this confidence, it doesn't come from what you do, but from who you are. And as you continue to notice this growing sense of invulnerability, you can see how everything starts to align. The more you accept the truth of your own power, the more your surroundings, your relationships, your experiences, they reflect the same strength. It's as if the world around you naturally adjusts to your new belief system. People begin to treat you with more respect, more kindness, and more understanding. It's almost as if your energy sends out a signal that says, I'm at peace and I'm safe. And those who are aligned with that energy come closer, while those who are not simply fade into the background. And imagine how easy it is now to walk through your day with a calm certainty. No matter where you go, no matter who you're with, you feel safe. And with this safety, a deep sense of freedom unfolds. A freedom to be yourself without fear, without doubt, without hesitation. You begin to notice how effortlessly your mind begins to respond to situations, with composure, with grace, with a sense of ease. It's almost like you've unlocked a new way of being, a new understanding of how the world works, because you know now. You deeply know at the unconscious level that nothing outside of you can ever truly harm you. You're more than capable of handling anything that comes your way. Not only can you handle it, but you can do so with an unshakable calm and a strength that grows with every experience. You no longer need to protect yourself from the outside world. Instead, you're empowered by it, connected to it, and yet completely untouchable. And isn't it amazing to realize that this has always been true? It was just waiting for you to discover it. And now you have, and you feel more and more at ease. Your confidence continues to expand. Every breath reinforces the knowledge that you're safe, you're strong, and you're invulnerable. The fear dissolves, the walls fade, and you're free, free to be you, free to move through life with ease, and free to embrace your full power and potential. You may begin to notice how easily your mind can adapt to new experiences, how naturally you can shift from one state of being to another. It's almost as if right now, in this moment, your mind is receiving a quiet invitation to accept a new way of experiencing the world, a way that's grounded, peaceful, and completely secure. And the more you allow yourself to relax and just be with these thoughts, the more you can feel them settling into your being. In fact, every time you hear my voice, your mind knows exactly how to shift, how to let go of what no longer serves you, and embrace what's truly aligned with your strength. And with each word, each phrase, each suggestion, your unconscious mind, it absorbs and integrates the belief that you're not only safe, but you are invulnerable. That's right, invulnerable. The kind of invulnerability that comes from a deep sense of inner peace. The kind of peace that can never be disturbed, no matter what happens around you. It's interesting, isn't it? When you think about it, this sense of being untouchable, it isn't something you need to fight for or defend. No, it's a natural state, an effortless state, like a clear pond that remains still and undisturbed by even the strongest winds. As you breathe in deeply, you begin to feel how your mind has always known this to be true. No matter what anyone says, no matter what anyone does, you're simply not affected. Your mind knows how to release, how to let go, how to allow things to pass without ever touching you. And it's remarkable how, just by becoming aware of this, you're beginning to embody this knowledge on a deeper level. Imagine it as a subtle but powerful shift, like a wave of understanding that washes over you and leaves you feeling even more grounded, even more certain, because the more you accept this truth, this deep, undeniable truth, the more you begin to see just how effortless it is for you to be free of fear, to be free of anxiety that used to surround the idea of being attacked, judged, criticized. You know you're safe, and that knowing it radiates through every fibre of your being. In fact, right now, in this moment, you can begin to sense how this belief, this new way of being, has already begun to take root in your mind. Your unconscious mind has begun integrating this new state of safety and invulnerability into your body, into your posture, into your thoughts. It's almost as if your body is already beginning to reflect the deep confidence that resides within you. With every breath, you become more aware of your natural strength, your natural calm, your natural sense of peace. Now consider this for a moment. Have you ever noticed how your mind can focus on one thing and then, as if by magic, shift effortlessly to something else? It's almost as if the mind has a built-in ability to move beyond what was once troubling, moving instead towards peace, moving towards safety, moving towards your own unshakable strength. And right now, you can sense how that power is awakening within you. The more you focus on this strength, the more it becomes a part of you. The more you recognize that this power is yours, the more it becomes real in every area of your life. And with every thought, you might begin to notice that any remnants of fear or insecurities, they're simply fading away, slipping into the past, no longer having the same grip on you that they once did. You can allow them to dissolve like ice melting in the warmth of the sun, leaving only your true essence, an essence that's calm, centered, and completely untouchable. You may even begin to realize that your new strength, it isn't something that needs to be put on or forced. It's already inside of you, waiting to be fully expressed. It's there in your thoughts, in your body, in the way you carry yourself in the world. The more you embrace this truth, the more your unconscious mind naturally aligns with it, effortlessly integrating it into every moment, every breath, every interaction. And what if it's possible for you to carry this feeling of invulnerability with you wherever you go? What if you could walk into any room, engage with anyone, and know no matter what happens, you're completely safe? Not just safe from harm, but safe in your very essence, your core. Nothing can can touch you. Nothing can disturb your peace, because your energy is one of calm, one of strength, one of unshakable presence. Imagine how incredible it feels to know that you're not vulnerable to the words or actions of others. The more you breathe deeply and embrace this thought, the more you realize this is who you truly are. Isn't it fascinating to think about how, as you allow this new belief to take hold, the world around you begins to shift in response? The more you radiate this sense of security, the more others are drawn to it. Your strength, your peace, your sense of safety becomes not only a shield, but also a magnet that attracts positive, supportive, and loving interactions. And those who might have once posed a threat, whether physically, verbally, emotionally, or socially, now seem to fall away, like clouds passing through the sky, leaving nothing but blue, clear skies in their wake. And as you begin to embody this new state more and more, you might notice how your mind, your body, your thoughts, and your actions, they all begin to align perfectly. With every presence, you become more attuned to the fact you are untouchable, not in a way that builds walls around you, but in a way that allows you to stand tall and grounded, knowing that no one and nothing can harm you. It's almost as if your very presence sends a signal to the universe. I'm safe, I'm strong, I'm unshakable. And in response, the world mirrors this strength. The world reflects your confidence, your calm, your unshakable peace. Imagine how amazing it feels to walk through your life with such deep assurance, knowing you are untouchable, unassailable, and completely safe, always and in every way. So now, with every passing moment, you can allow this belief to settle even more deeply in your unconscious mind, knowing exactly how to take this belief and integrate it into your daily life, into your thoughts, into your actions. And the more you accept this truth, the more it becomes an automatic part of you. You can feel it in your body, your energy, in your presence, more and more each day. You stand in your power. You stand in your peace. You stand in your invulnerability. And the world responds to that energy, aligning with your inner strength. And as this belief settles, it feels so right, so natural, so effortless. There's no struggle, no need to fight for it, because this is the way you are, safe, strong, untouchable.